I'm Whister. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a grandfather, and I'm a son who happens to be diagnosed as dual diagnosed, and I'm currently I have a mental health therapist as well as I have a substance use disorder program that I'm working. Well, throughout my journey in life, I've worn many hats, being a husband, father, grandfather, at my employers. My mother passed away and I was in a very, very dark, depressed place. And my wife took me to the cemetery and she said, "This is where one of the richest places in the world." And I said, "What you mean by that?" She said, "This is where so many dreams have ended. People didn't fulfill their dreams because they were always concerned about everybody else." And I just thought it was just something that she was saying to encourage me. Well, about a month later, a peer support guy from Thrive, he picks me up and he just listened to me. At all these other places I had been, everybody was telling me what I should do. This guy listened, and he listened so well that I had to look and make sure that he was in tune. I watched his body language because he was just so quiet. I hadn't been around anybody who hadn't interrupted when I was talking to cut me off to tell me exactly how it was. And after I told him, I rambled on for maybe 45 minutes or so, and he dropped me off. We went to a meeting, and before we went to the meeting, he said, "How you want me to assist you? And how could I be of help? What would you like me to do?" And this is the first time that I've seen autonomy being practiced in my life, whereas I had the ability to make a choice about my plan. Even though in front of me was a big smile, in the back of me, if you looked at my back, it was a lot of emotional scars because I always felt like I didn't add up or I was a nobody. Even though I had graduated from college and everything, I still felt like nobody because I felt like I was never doing what I wanted to do. We talked to him, and he asked me, he said, "You ever think about peer support?" And I said, "What do you have to do to be this?" And he shared with me, and I went in the meeting. When I came back out, he gave me a phone number and said, "Call this number." So as we was riding, he said, "You call that number as soon as you can?" I said, "Yeah, I probably about to call tomorrow." He said, "No, you can call tomorrow, right now if you want to." And I called and I spoke with a gentleman named Jace, and he immediately did the same thing that this peer support guy. He never interrupted. He listened to everything I said and told me about a lady named Miss Carson. He said, "Call her." So I called this lady the next day. And this is the third person I had talked to from Thrive that had just listened to me. And she said, after all these barriers that I'm giving her all kind of evidence why I don't qualify for this internship program, at the end she said, "Okay, I'll assist you." And that there just changed my life. It changed my life because I felt like I had a voice. And when I think of Thrive, I was recently sharing with another person. When I think of Thrive, I think of an eagle, because an eagle doesn't dodge the wind. It goes into the storm head first. But when the storm hits its beak, it rises above the storm and it excels. And the people around it brings as a team. And what I'm saying is Thrive is a team. Thrive adopted me. That's my adopted family. I learned things through Thrive, like trauma-informed care, watching the words I say and how words could affect me. And not that I just get information, I got a personal feeling, a personal relief that I wouldn't be ostracized. I didn't have to. And more importantly, those things I would not do to others because I had information to be aware. I came up in a time where mental health had a bad stigma, or substance use disorder had a bad stigma. And these people here loved me till I was lovable. At my age, I had computer challenges. They made sure that somebody assisted me. Even if I had to call the facilitator 5 or 6 times, he was accessible, walked me through it. And today, because of that, I'm showing other seniors that there is a way. There is a way. I thank God for the privilege of being a part of the Thrive family. I'm not saying team because they adopted me. My name is Whister Winford. It could be Whister Thrive because I'm a part of this family. And there's no words for me to express the gratitude that I have for them. So all I can say is thank you for your kindness and the privilege. And I wish that anybody out there who's hearing me would just put your big toe in and see how you can be immersed with the love and kindness and the directions to practice, to be shown how to live autonomy, having a power of choice in your recovery plan, however it be. It doesn't have to be alcohol or mental health. Whatever life controlling issues you have, this place will give you a support. Not one, many. Thank you so much for your kindness.